So next topic, image formation in plane mirror. It is a continuation of the introduction of 16th unit, image formation in plane mirror. So let us consider a point object A is placed in front of the plane mirror. This is a plane mirror. Here the object A is placed in front of the plane mirror. The distance is AD. The distance AD. The point of incident is O. Here we take this object is incident on the plane mirror at a point O. A light ray AO from the point object is incident on the mirror and it is reflected along OB. Here the object is placed at a point A. Here we consider it is incident at the point O. So the incident ray is notable at OA. Then it is reflected. It is a plane mirror. So it is reflected. We can take the reflected ray is notable at OB. And then we can draw the normal line, means the normal line is notable at ON. Okay, students? The normal line is always perpendicular to the plane. The normal line is always perpendicular to the plane. So we can draw the normal line, means that is notable at ON. From this we can calculate the values of the angle of incidence. So the angle of incidence is equal to angle of AON. So the angle of AON is equal to angle of incident. Okay, students? Next we can calculate the values of angle of reflection, means the angle of reflection is notable at that is angle of BON. Angle of BON, it is not, it's need to write the letter R. Already you know that the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection from the law of reflection. So both values is notable at I. So we can take the another ray AD is incident normal. It is normal to the plane on the mirror D. It's reflected back DA. Okay, students. So this object, it is also produced another ray. That ray is incident on the plane mirror. Then the ray is also reflected along DA. When BO and AD are extended, when the BO is extended and AD is extended, means they are on back side of the mirror. It is meet at one point. That point is notable at A dash. Thus the ray appears to come from a point A dash. The ray comes from the point A dash, which is behind the plane mirror. It is behind to the plane mirror. The object and its image in a plane mirror are at equal perpendicular distance from the plane mirror, which can be shown by the following explanation. Okay, students. So here that image, it is also shown by using this concept only. The ray appear originate from the behind the mirror. In figure, the angle AON is equal to DAO. Okay, students, this angle, this I, it is also equal to this values. DAO. This values, DAO. Since the angle BON, it is with the angle like this. BON is equal to O A dash D. This angle is equal to this angle. That is O A dash D. Hence it is follow that the angle DAO, the angle DAO, this angle, it is also equal to OA dash D. You can take, this is a equatorial triangle. In the equatorial triangle, this angle is equal to this angle, it is also equal to this angle. So we can write it is follow that the angle DAO, the DAO is also equal to OA dash D. The triangle ODA are concurrent, so we can write the AD is equal to A dash D. We know that it is a concurrent, so we can write AD is equal to A dash D. This show that the image distance that is DA dash, the image distance inside the plane mirror is equal to the object distance. It is equal to AD. Okay, the DA dash is equal to AD means what is the meaning? The image distance inside the plane mirror is also equal to the object distance from the plane mirror. Next, characteristics of the image formed by the plane mirror. So like this only the image is formed in the plane mirror. Okay, so at what distance the object is placed in front of the plane mirror, at the same distance inside the plane mirror there is a forming the image. Okay, that is also shown. Next, characteristics of the image formed by plane mirror. First one, the image formed by plane mirror is virtual, erect and laterally inverted. In the plane mirror, the image formed by the plane mirror is always virtual, erect and laterally inverted. The size of the image is equal to size of the object. In a plane mirror, there is a forming the image, it is also equal size of the object. The image distance far behind the mirror is equal to object distance in front of it. That only we discuss now. Fourth point, if an object is placed between two plane mirrors inclined at an angle theta, then the number of images n formed is as if placed at the angle 360 divided by theta is E1. If the object is placed between two plane mirrors at inclined angle is theta, then the number of images is calculated. If 360 divided by theta is E1, then n is equal to 360 divided by theta minus 1 for object is placed symmetrically or unsymmetrically. If 360 divided by theta is added, it is equal to the values is add means, then n is equal to 360 divided by theta minus 1 for object placed symmetrically. If 360 divided by theta is add number, then n is equal to 360 divided by theta for object placed unsymmetrically. Next, real and virtual. There is a type of image which cannot be formed on the screen, but can only be seen with the eyes is called virtual image. It is a meaning for the virtual. What is the meaning for virtual? The type of image which cannot be formed on the screen, but can only be seen with the eyes. Directly you can see, but you cannot see on the screen means the type of image is called virtual image. On the other hand, if convergent rays are incident on the plane mirror, the rays after the reflection pass through the point I in front of the mirror and form an image as shown in the figure. It is form the image on the like this. The image can be formed or a screen as the image is in front of the mirror. This type of image which can be formed on a screen, the type of image formed on a screen and can also be seen with the eyes is called real image. Okay, we can see the image and it is also formed on the screen when the type of image is one of the real image. conditions for nature of the object and images. The nature of the object or image, that is a real image, means what is the condition? Rays actually converge at the image like this. Virtual image, the rays appear to diverge from the image. For the virtual image, here the rays are diverge from the image. Real object, rays actually diverge from the object. For virtual object, rays appear to converge at the object. These are the conditions. Okay. Thank you, students.